Hello, brothers and sisters. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. So, in today's lesson, we are going to talk about the significance of the first language. What is a first language? A first language, that is the mother tongue, is fundamental to cognitive, emotional, and social development. And the significance of the first language is it's multifaceted, impacting several key areas of life and development. So the first language, it is the language that a child is first exposed to. Like a child, when a child is born, what is the first language that the child understands? What's the first language the child is the environment in which the child is? What is the first language he or she is exposed to? And according to the language policy in Kenyan school system, for the first 3 years in school, the child receives education through a mother tongue medium. That is from PP1, PP2 to grade 3, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. The mother tongue is used. Then, what is the significance? We first have the cognitive development. We all understand cognitive. It all deals with the mental capacities of our brains, what we think, what we do, right? So, a strong foundation in your mother tongue, it makes acquiring and mastering additional language much easier. The brain learns structural patterns and grammar rules using the first language, which directly boosts overall academic achievements. You're a teacher and you're teaching your students. You can't tell me that your child will understand English at that level, and the child's first language is Kiswahili. It's let's say it's a Kikisi, or an indigenous language. So when you teach the child with the indigenous language, the cognitive development, the child is able to understand more better, helping him or her to find and to have a good foundation at the end of it all. Then we have identity and culture. Language is deeply intertwined with culture and heritage. So, in maintaining the first language, it allows individuals to fully connect with their roots, their community, and older family members, fostering a healthy sense of self-concept. So, at least when you're in class and you're teaching in this indigenous language, the children, the learners, are able to understand more about their culture and heritage. Then we have emotional security. So, being able to communicate freely and naturally with parents and relatives builds emotional security and strengthens family bonds. It allows children to express their feelings and navigate social situations effectively. Then we have educational bridge. Students who continue to develop their native language while learning a second language, they perform better academically. Conversely, abandoning the first language can disrupt intellectual development and create unnecessary barriers in education. So this in educational bridge, so the child is able to perform well, and the child is able to transition well when it comes to the second language, that is in grade 4 upwards. So once the child has had a deep foundation because of his or her indigenous language, so even in academics the child is able to perform well. It also improves reading, writing comprehension skills, and this helps reduce school dropouts and failure rates. Then preservation of it. What is the let's say the importance? The preservation of indigenous language. The first language stores unique knowledge about nature, medicine, and spirituality. Losing the first language means losing wisdom. So that's why we say, like, it preserves the indigenous language. Like, you can understand, like, there's some things that cannot be lost. Like, let's say, what are the medicines that you use to do instead of these medicines that are in hospitals? There are these medicines, we normally call them kienyeji. So at least you will have them because of the indigenous language. Then social belonging and communication. First language fosters smooth communication within families and communities, and it strengthens unity and belonging, especially in indigenous communities where language is central to social ties.